Kung Fu Panda 2.
Track 1.
Meet everyone in Kung Fu Panda 2. Po is a panda. He lives in China. He is very good at Kung Fu. The Furious Five are Tigress, Monkey, Mantis, Viper, and Crane. They are good at Kung Fu too. They are Po's friends. Po's dad is a goose. He loves Po very much. Master Shifu is a great Kung Fu teacher. He lives at the Jade Palace. He teaches Po and the Furious Five. The wolves work for Shen. They are good at fighting. Shen is a peacock. He isn't strong, but he has a big cannon. He wants to rule Gongmen City and all of China. Master Ox, Master Rhino, and Master Croc are famous Kung Fu fighters. They are the rulers of Gongmen City. They live in Gongmen Palace. Soothsayer is an old goat. She can see the future. Before you read, what do you think? Who is good in the story and who is bad?
Track 3.
Kung Fu Panda 2. Chapter 1. Boom! In a small house in China, there was a shout. Help! The wolves are taking my things! It was the same in the other houses. There were wolves everywhere. Suddenly, Po and the Furious Five were there. You're not going to win this time, said Po. He started to fight the wolves. Suddenly, Po looked into the wolves' eyes. He remembered something from a long time ago. He was a baby. He saw wolves and a terrible red eye. He shouted to his mom, but she ran away. Po, quick! Shouted Tigress. A wolf jumped at Po, and Po fell. Then the wolves ran away. Why did you stop fighting? Asked Tigress. I don't know, said Po. Po went to see his dad. Why did my mom run away? He asked. Po, I must tell you something. I'm not your dad, his dad said. What are you talking about? Said Po. I found you in a box one day. You needed a home, so you stayed with me. My mom put me in a box, said Po sadly. That's terrible. In Gongmen City, Shen the peacock walked into Gongmen Palace. The Kung Fu masters were there. They were the rulers of Gongmen City. "You can go," said Shen. "I am going to rule Gongmen City now." Master Rhino was the best kung fu fighter in Gongmen City. He started to fight Shen. But Shen had something new. He had a cannon. Boom! Went the cannon. Po was at the Jade Palace with his kung fu teacher, Master Shifu. "Look, Po," said Shifu. "I can catch a drop of water in my hand, and it doesn't break." "Wow! Can I learn that?" said Po. "Of course you can," said Shifu. "But first, you must be calm." Suddenly, someone came to see them. He was from Gongmen City. "Shen killed Master Rhino with a cannon," he said. "Now he rules Gongmen City." "Po, you must go to Gongmen City with the Furious Five," said Shifu. "You must stop Shen." "But I can't fight a cannon with kung fu," said Po. He was frightened. "If you are calm, you can do it," said Shifu. But Po wasn't calm. He was sad and angry about his mom.
Track 4.
Chapter 2. Wolves in Gongmen City. Po and the Furious Five went on the Yangtze River. They were near Gongmen City. In Gongmen Palace, Shen laughed. "Soon I'm going to rule all of China." The old goat, Soothsayer, was with him. "Look into my future," said Shen. "I see a great black and white fighter," she said. "He is going to stop you." Now Po and the Furious Five were in Gongmen City. There were horrible wolves everywhere. The wolves worked for Shen. "First, let's find Master Ox and Master Croc," said Po. "They can help us." "Good idea," said his friends. Master Ox and Master Croc were sad and frightened. "Come on," said Po. "Let's go and fight Shen." Master Ox and Master Croc didn't want to fight. "Shen's cannon is too dangerous," they said. "No one can help Gongmen City now." "But we have to fight," shouted Po. "For China and for Kung Fu." Suddenly, there were a lot of wolves. Po and the Furious Five started to fight. One wolf ran away. Po ran after him. They ran and ran, but Po was faster. "I've got you now," he shouted. But then Po stopped and looked. There were hundreds of Shen's wolves around Po. Come with us, said one wolf. Shen is waiting.
Track 5.
Chapter 3. Po meets Shen. It's good to meet you, Panda, said Shen. And now I'm going to kill you. Shen had his cannon, but Po and the Furious Five were fast. Before Shen could stop them, they broke the cannon. How are you going to fight us now? Po laughed. But Shen laughed too. He opened his tail. It had red eyes on it. Po looked at the red eyes. He remembered his mom again. And he remembered these terrible red eyes. But why? Who are you? Asked Po. But Shen was not there. I'm here! Shouted Shen. Look! Po and the Furious Five looked. Shen was next to hundreds of cannons. Oh no! Shouted Po. Boom! Went the cannons. Quickly, come with me, said Tigress. They ran and ran. The cannons didn't stop, but Po and the Furious Five were okay. Tigress was angry with Po. We didn't catch Shen because of you. Po talked to the Furious Five about his mum. You can't fight Shen when you are thinking about your mum, said Tigress. Stay here and wait for us. We are going to break the other cannons. But Po didn't stay there. He went to find Shen. Did you know my mum? He asked him. Yes, answered Shen. She didn't love you. Come here. I can tell you more about her. Po started to walk to him. Suddenly, Po saw something next to Shen. It was a very big cannon. Boom! Went the cannon, and Po went up and up and up.
Track 6.
Chapter 4. A Drop of Water. Po opened his eyes. He was in a small house, and Soothsayer was next to him. Where are we? Asked Po. This isn't Gongmen City. This was your home when you were a baby, said Soothsayer. A lot of pandas lived here. But then I did something terrible. I saw Shen's future. You aren't going to rule Gongmen City. I said, a panda is going to stop you. After that, Shen killed all the pandas. My mom loved me. remembered Po. Shen and the wolves killed her. She put me in the box so I could live. Po was calm now. He thought of his teacher, Master Shifu, and the drop of water. Po went outside. He caught a drop of water in his hand. It didn't break. If I can do that, I can stop Shen, he thought. In Gongmen City, the Furious Five had problems. They could not win their fight with Shen.
This is the end of the Furious Five,
laughed the peacock.
And soon I'm going to rule all of China. No one can stop me now.
I can stop you, said Po.
And we can help you,
someone said. It was Master Shifu, with Master Ox and Master Croc. They all started to fight the wolves.
It's time for the cannons,
shouted Shen. The Kung Fu masters and the Furious Five were frightened. But this time, Po caught the cannonballs like drops of water. The last cannonball was different. It went up, and then down and down, onto Shen. Boom! Po and the Furious Five went home. Po was very happy to see his dad. Dad, he said, we did it! For China and for Kung Fu. The end.
Track 7.
Real world. Living in China. Po and the Furious Five come from China. We talked to some children about living in China today. I'm Fu Yongli. I live in Nanchang in Jiangxi province with my mother and grandparents. They are farmers. I help them when I'm not at school. My father works in Shanghai. Shanghai is a big city. Lots of people live there. I'm Sheng Jie. Sheng is my family name. We say our family name first in China. I live in Beijing. Beijing is the capital of China. I'm at school from 7:30 to 2:30 every day. At the weekend, I play basketball with my friends. I'm Yao Jun. I haven't got a brother or sister. In China, many families only have one child. I live in the city of Wuhan. There are new fast trains to Wuhan and lots of new homes. There are lots of shops too. I love shopping. How is your country different from China? How is it the same?